One of the funniest things to see is a social media user, in this case a Reddit user, discovering something on the internet they have no idea about, but then act like it's the most shocking and horrifying thing they have ever seen. This was something that was shared in this thread right here. A Redditor discovered a term used in the VTubing scene and acted like it's the most shocking thing they have ever discovered. So here's the thread responding to this question saying, "Who is your dream VTuber parent?" So they say, okay, there's a lot of is it or isn't it stuff on this page, but this is way over the line. People who fantasize about having parents are too young to be watching VTubers. VTubers who make parent characters are creepy. You are purposefully creating a inappropriate power dynamic via parasocial nature of streaming and taking advantage of the lack of social interaction in the world today. All of this belongs in a therapist's office, not Reddit, and not as some kind of advertisement as to what our community is about on the front page of the internet. Okay, whoa, holy projection, first of all. So it seems like they're referring to a certain term in the VTubing scene, but they're also trying to say that there's like parent VTubers, like they're LARPing as parents. Now, I don't really know if that exists, but if they do, it's just that. It's a LARP. It's a roleplay. Anyone who gets confused by that dynamic does need help, but it's not the fault of the VTuber in that situation. And also, the only time I've ever seen an actual like VTuber parent, and this like unlocked a core memory for me. Like a year ago, there was a anti-LARPing as an account called VTuber Dad, and he actually DM'd me after he found out I supported Hogwarts Legacy, and he expressed his disappointment in DMs for supporting that game and the alleged transphobia that comes with it. And I, of course, screenshotted this and shared it publicly to make fun of him. And in response, he would then say a bunch of aggressive things to me and like low-key threaten me. So it was a very interesting experience. Honestly, he missed his calling as the abusive VTuber dad. But anyways, this is likely much more what this user is confusing themselves with. The term parents is just a term to credit the artist and riggers. In this case, in the VTubing scene, a lot of people refer to their creator of their VTuber model or the person who rigged it as their VTuber mama or papa. It's like a very common thing people do. But this user would reply saying, no, it's not. The term to credit artist is artist, and the term to credit writing is writer. This is called infantilism, and it's the first stop for 99% of super creepy people. We all need to do something about the kitty stuff around here. You want to know why VTubers aren't taken seriously versus FaceTubers? Effed up shit like this all the time. And we just like allow it to happen, then get confused when people say all VTubers are creeps? Stop. What you're doing right now, stop. You're just enabling creeps. Honestly, all I can say to this whole thing is just like, fatherless behavior. It's really on par with a discussion about VTuber parents and things like that. Fatherless behavior right here by this Redditor.